these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket,
set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go from LA. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. Leading this offense out, already one of their faces in just his first season. It's their rookie out of Georgia.
Kate, when I watch these rookie quarterbacks running out to open a game, I think of the old World Series great pitcher Cliff Lee. And he made a one-handed play in the World Series and was asked about it afterwards. They said, man, how do you have so much poise? You didn't even look nervous on that stage. And he said, sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. You got to tell yourself you'll be just fine. And these rookie QBs, it's part of the learning curve they're climbing.
Second and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Trying down the middle with Bailey. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. No gain there, and that'll bring up 4th and a few.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
The Rams are set to punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. 2nd and 8. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Stroud. He's got him. That's Tracy. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They're now set for 1st and 10. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Shotgun now for Stroud. That one's incomplete over the middle. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a 1st. A handoff to Tracy. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. To the air, Stroud. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those dropped.
Up and good from Blankenship. And they're on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And this is the type of play they need out of him into the later months. He's currently leading the league in passing touchdowns. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 32. Connects with Fant. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. From the gun, here's Bailey. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Bailey again. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. 3rd down coming. Throwing from the gun. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
The Chargers getting their offense set for their 2nd drive. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. This finds Franklin. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's Metcalf running the slant. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers stretch their early lead to 9. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers go up 10-zip here in the 1st. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Rams headed out to the field now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They're going play action. Throw complete to Lamb. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up an LA first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He finds Fant, and he's taken down at the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Dump off caught by his back. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun handoff to Bailey. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking for a throw here. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
That's 1 quarter done in our showdown of LA teams. It's a 2-score game early. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. Throwing from the gun here. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams start to fight back with their first points of this game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Trey Tucker to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Chargers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. Connects with Bateman. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. That's 7 yards on the run. Still 6 to go on third.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Stroud. It's caught Metcalf. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chargers will have a first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
New set of downs for him from the 46. A give to Tracy up the middle. We'll have him gain about a handful there. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Tracy once more. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. The Rams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Completed over the middle. And he gets him around 6 there. DJ Reed brings him down that time. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing now off play action. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3 and 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
The Chargers into a nickel set, 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Chargers take possession. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Stroud off the play fake. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. That punt sets them up at their own 2. They give to Bailey on the inside handoff. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here.
False start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and well, they got one of them to move that time. Offense to the line for 2nd down. running it after the penalty. And they had that one contained right at the line. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. Defense with an excellent opportunity and a stop here on third down. Back to throw. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety. How about the big fella in the middle coming through? Get out of his way, disrupting everything. How about that?
Why am I picturing some household, I don't know where, but a mom and dad, an aunt and uncle, an old coach, somebody celebrating because that defensive tackle just made his name known. They eat double teams. They gobble up people at the line of scrimmage. Not often do they make the headlines. Not often do they get to score, but the big fella just did.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Trying the right side with Tracy. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And they get this down to 44 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down. Stroud. Bateman hauls it in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down. From the gun, it's Tracy. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. The Rams showing a nickel look. Third down coming up. On play action, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
There was a theory some years ago, Kate, that you would never run play action on third and extra long like this because that play action is really not going to affect the defense. But what you got to understand is many times you're running that play action because of the great protection. You're actually trying to give that quarterback an extra beat. It didn't work out that time. Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. And he's delivering.
Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to him. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
2nd and 10 now. Hits his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And he's going to go. It's a big 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Nice not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chargers push their lead to 18. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Rams taking over on offense late in the first half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. Getting right back to it after that interception. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. This one falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. A give to Bailey. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. The Rams are set to punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That's Metcalf running the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's into the hands of Franklin. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble, and the Rams bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
So we're at halftime of a lopsided contest thus far. One team with a whole lot of adjustments to make during the break. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where it was the visiting Chiefs who come in and get the victory on the road. Breece Hall, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. We just watched a very good first half out of the Ohio State man, C.J. Stroud. He's got a touchdown through the air as his guys have raced out to a gigantic early lead. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one
kicking
to
team
tighten
is
up
ready, and they're going to send
significantly.
this one away. Tucker now on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. From the gun, Stroud. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
They're going play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Metcalf's got it, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers continue piling on to this lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Rams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. Pass play on 1st and 10. Lays out, what a catch! It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Play action on 1st down. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted actually, so 2nd down coming up. Pass play now. Caught quickly on the slant. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down by Deron Bland. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And 4th and 4 coming up. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's been of this game. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. The Chargers and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give right side to Tracy. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a first. Throwing to Stroud. Able to get it to Franklin. Now touching down a couple of yards away from that marker. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running this with Tracy. He's contained at the line for no gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd. Now it's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And defenders are there to get him at the line. Kenny Moore there to make the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go right back to Tracy. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. Just a couple on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs leave him with a 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Here's Stroud now. The screen pass falls incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Rams.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
It's a give here for Bailey. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's 8 yards for the gain, and that narrows it to just 5 yards needed on 3rd down. Back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Chargers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Out comes... They're set up at the 35 now. This is Tracy. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 29. Cutting near the goal line. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again. Butker on now to kick this one away.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Setting up a throw. Connects with Fant. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Encroachment. Defense.
So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. The penalty goes ahead and gives them the 1st. 1st and 10 for him now following the penalty. Here's a throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 39. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st. They're set up at the 35 now. Going with Bailey on the ground. They'll cobble together a yard there. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Chargers' 35-yard.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's taken in by Lamb. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now. They're throwing it. Throw complete to Lamb. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams putting up points in a game decided. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And these guys will trail by 25. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Chargers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Here's Tracy. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go left side with Tracy. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
A handoff to Tracy. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down. Looking to the air here. We've got a screen to the running back. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
3rd down from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 31. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. And now it's 3rd down. They'll throw it. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. This finds Franklin. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 12-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now it's a bootleg for him. Bails out of the pocket quick. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
At the Rams' 2-yard line.
To the air, Stroud. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And stop if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Chargers keep running away with this. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now this offense getting set to work here. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. They'll throw on 1st. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Now looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he gets forward for 3 yards as we reach our 2-minute warning. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They run. Here's Tracy. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Tracy once more. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? A give to Tracy up the middle. Has the 1st and breaks through midfield. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.